everybody. How is everyone doing today? I am so excited to be here with y'all today. I see, is it Ellen? I want to say it's Ellen. I can't remember if that's what the E stands for or not. But Jackie, I see you are here today. I'm so excited you guys are here. You'll have to let me know that though, E. Miller. But I am going to let this run until about the 3-minute mark. So if anyone is watching the replay, please go ahead and fast forward till 3 minutes, just so we have time for a few extra people to join in. I have sent out a lot of reminders. So I want to give everybody a chance before I actually jump into the down camera. But I just want to see where everyone's coming in from today. We have Southeast Michigan, Wisconsin. Hey, Lisa. Is that Netherlands? Netherlands, Francine, Netherlands. Tucson, yes. You just go by E. Okay, that's awesome. Okay. Hey, Sandra from the UK. That's wonderful. I'm so glad you could come. I was hoping that the earlier time frame on Thursdays would allow some of my friends from overseas to be able to join. That warms my heart to let you guys come, because I know the Friday nights are days that are evenings that you guys are sound asleep. So that's why I wanted to do a daytime for us. Daytime. I know it's evening. I think it's a 5-hour difference, maybe 6 in Europe. But for the UK, I believe it's 5 hours. So in the Netherlands, is it 6 hours? I'm thinking maybe 6 hours. But that's what I'm thinking, is that we have some that might be 5 and 6 hours. So today we are playing with LDRS Creative. Their brand new release is in the house. I have a big portion of it, not all of it. Hey, Wanda, so glad you're here. So I'm going to turn the camera around and show you what I have, but I have the most amazing card that I've already played with and created. And we're going to make one a different color scheme altogether. So we're going brights this afternoon, and we're going to make hot air balloons. And I'm going to show you a new technique that I found while I was playing with these new products, because I just had so much fun playing with these. I gave myself a night off. I let myself just play, and I just had so much fun. So I'm going to share it all with you. So let me switch the camera. Voila. And so, hey, Linda. So here we are. That one is totally out of order. So we will just pop that one back here. So we have some new core items here. And let me go ahead and change this real quick to take that banner off, just so it's out of your way. Hey, Justine. Thank you for being here, girl. We've got Lisa and Justine in here, which can answer some questions for you guys. If you by any chance have a question and I do not get to answer it or I miss it, either of those ladies can jump in and answer it for you if for some reason I miss it. You always can ask a question by leaving the word question in bold caps, and that'll allow us to see it even easier, especially for me. So this is the new, that we've got 4 new, what I would call basic core die sets. This one here is the mixed postage rectangle dies. And one thing I like about this, and the reason I opted to choose this one, is because it's a little different than other ones I have in my stash. I know that postage is very, very popular, but this one is a little different on each of the edges. They're not all identical, and most of them usually are identical going out. So like this one has like kind of a floral de lis corner to it, and each one of them is a little bit different, which I found interesting. It gives you like more bang for your buck, which I like there. Hey, Denise. Hey, Jean. So that was really neat. And I love that we're going to actually use this large one today. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this large one out because we're going to use this one. But I love the way that this large one is not quite an A2. So when you cut this, here's the A2. When you cut this, you're going to get this little border peeking out all the way around. And that's what I wanted to see today when we do that. So we're going to go ahead and use that one. And this is called Mixed Postage Rectangles. Then these four are called Pinpoint. And then we got the rectangles, the ovals, the squares, and the circles. And they coordinate with the Torn series. So if you've got these in your stash already, the hand-torn circles, rectangles, ovals, and squares are all going to coordinate within these pinpoints, which I thought was great. I love coordination. So that is always a jump in my basket, because I want my stuff to work together. I don't want something that's going to be totally a one-time thing. Now this one, let's see. No, this one I will be using in the Better Press Babes tomorrow night. So, and you know, yeah, I'll be using this one, I believe, in the Better Press Babes tomorrow night. We will actually be coloring this. We will be watercoloring this. So Better Press Babes is another live event that's stationary by Justine, or Justine Dvorak. Hello, LDRS. So glad you're here with us today. Yes, I'm showing off your products. Justine and I will be live tomorrow night at 7 p.m. crafting with the Better Press. Today I'm not using the Better Press, but tomorrow night we will be cranking out the Better Press and going live with the Better Press at 7 p.m. here on this channel. So I hope you will jump over here tomorrow night as well. Yes, I know, Justine, you're excited. Yes. So tomorrow night I will be playing with this one, and we are going to be doing another technique using one of the products that we're using today, and I'm going to show you another way to use it tomorrow night. So I'll explain in a little bit. But this one here is the Velvet Petal. It has a coordinating stencil as well. I did not request the stencil because I wanted to color this one. I love coloring roses. Roses are a beautiful thing, and I just adore roses. And this one, look, it is hot foiled. I adore that. We're going to actually press it tomorrow night, but I plan on foiling this baby too, because it is just stunning the way they hot foiled it right here. And I could see it being colored a multitude of ways. So that is Velvet Petals. Then Victorian Petals is, to me, this is kind of a wild rose instead of a traditional rose. I'm not sure if that, thank you, Angie. I appreciate you coming by tomorrow night too. This is a wild rose to me. That's what it reminds me of. I'm not sure if it is supposed to be a wild rose. It could be a mini flowers, but you let me know, Angie, if this is supposed to be something else. But this one, I did request the actual stencil, so we will definitely be stenciling this in a video or a live coming soon. You guys need to let me know if you like these lives, because I'm having a blast with them. I'm going to be coming live every other Thursday. But pretend flowers. Well, I'm pretending it's a wild rose because that's what it reminds me of, is the roses that are on the bushes. You know, those big bushes that have those roses on them. So, yeah, I love pretend too. All our cards, we get to be the artists, so we get to pretend. Yes, I love that. So this one does have the stencil, and I almost always get the stencils. So Sandra, yay! I love you. I'm glad you like the lives, and I'm glad you like the new time slot too. Check this out, guys. Check this out. Fireworks. Can't you see this used in a multitude of ways? Foil, hot foil, gold, silver, all the colors. All the colors. What about that, what is that color? That orangey color. It's like a coral or that foil that's that orangey color. Big fireworks, yes. Oh my gosh. And What about I know this is kind of dangerous, but remember we're in our fantasy world. What about the hot air balloons and the fireworks in the background, in the sky, and let the hot air balloons like closer? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. They might be scared about popping, but I think it would be cool with these in the background, and then they're like in the evening, and then one of these like kind of getting ready to set. I think that would be way cool. I know I'm far out there, but hey, I think it would be really neat. But you could also better press these in all different colors as well, like multicolor them, and make them all different colors. I think these are cool. So fire press, but they are fireworks, and remember they are press and foil, so you can do all kinds of things with these. So this, if you watched my live 2 weeks ago, I used the Magnolia Suite. And this suite here is the Fruit Tree Suite. The fireworks tomorrow night? Yes, Justine, yes. Use the fireworks tomorrow night. I want to see what you do with them because you do so good with background stuff. I totally want you to do that. Yes. I'm so glad, E, that you love the lives. I'm so glad. Okay, good. I hope to see you tomorrow night too. So this right here, look at this big, beautiful stamp. And I've already used the sentiments numerous times, so you'll see them today. But lemons or oranges, you could go both ways. And look, that's what they did back here. Isn't that beautiful? Total lemons, or you can mix them up because these could be navel oranges too. I think that is amazing. I just love it. And check out the dies. Let me just show you one of these sentiments because I've got some here. Look at the way they're done. They're made so you not only have the sentiment, but you have a shadow for the sentiment. Or if you don't want your sentiment super close like this, you could just die cut it out with this and have a bigger shadow. See that? So they give you options. And I love that. Plus, who does not love LDRS's sentiments? I mean, come on. They're classy and they're never the traditional sentiments. So they're always high class, high. I mean, the font is always just stunning. So that the sentiments in here read, "Today is another amazing day. Hope springs eternal." Thank you, Angie, for bringing us hope-inspired. I love kindness and hope and encouraging words. So I love this one. Hope springs eternal. And so many of my smiles begins with you. So such beautiful sentiments. So this has the die set and, of course, the layering stencil, just like the Magnolia. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And then these two are the ones we're playing with today. We are going to go hot air ballooning today. And we're going to create a beautiful scene. And then, let me just brag for a minute. Just brag for a moment. I forgot to upload the unboxing video this morning, so I apologize for that. But I bragged in that as well, and I kind of just did an unboxing. So I'm going to brag for a second because LDRS listens to you, my followers, and a couple. Oh, that's perfect. Yes, the hope and joy that each day brings. Yes, but LDRS was watching our Better Press Babes live of a few months back, and you guys asked for 5x7. You guys specifically brought up the need for 5x7 products, and I let Angie know that she was actually on the live that night and heard you guys talking about the need and the love and the want for 5x7 products. And she came through for you. She listened to you, and she came out with the first 5x7 press plate in the last release. Now, this release, she has come out with this amazing stencil set. It has 7 5x7 stencil backgrounds. 7. And it's only $19.99. I cannot express how ecstatic I am about this. We're using this set today and tomorrow, and I'm going to show you 2 new techniques, or new to me, kind of, sort of, things I've never done on video that I'm going to show you how to use these to your advantage. So I'm just ecstatic to play with this and to show you ways you can use these, because this rocks, guys. I'm not even going to do a 5x7, but this opens up the opportunity to do so much more. So Angie, thank you for listening to us and my followers, because so many people tell me 5x7, 5x7, 5x7. They want the opportunity to do both sizes with one product. And it gives us more versatility. It allows us to do everything. And just like the 6x8 pads of paper, it allows us to do, and embossing folders in that size. It allows us to do everything we want to do with one product. So thank you. I just wanted to brag on you for a minute and let everybody know how much we appreciate you. So we are using 2 or 3 of these today, but I just wanted to show them real quick. We've got the large dots. We have got stars. We have got flowers and stripes. You always create things with us in mind. And that's something else, is that you create things with us in mind because you yourself are a crafter. A lot of companies don't actually craft all the time, and you yourself are a crafter. And that's why I love working with LDRS, is because you craft every week, and not all owners craft every week. So Angie crafts on every Thursday night over on her YouTube channel, and she crafts beautifully. So make sure you check her out too. Here's the hearts and the little spots, which have little tiny foam adhesive things on the back of them. How many people have those running around in their craft room? So anyway, so we're going to use some of these today. And I think it's time to get started, because I want to craft. I want to get inky. Who wants to get inky? I'm ready to get inky. Okay, I'm ready. I've got my inks out. Here we go. We are going to get inky. All right, let me cut down a piece of paper. We're going to do this from top to bottom. Now, if I don't drop everything everywhere, I'm going to cut this down to, Alexa's talking to us. Someone's at my front door. That's okay. I've got my men that can take care of all that. I'm going to cut this down. Let's see. 6x6. I think last night when I was playing with this, I had to go a little smaller than that. But we'll just do 6x6, because that's the size of the stencil. And get my hot air balloons out. This is a 2-piece layering stencil. Hello, Amy. You're never too late, babe. You're never too late. This is another beautiful thing about LDRS, is that they make their stencils bigger than the paper. You gotta love it, because she knows we want room for our sticky mat. Look there. Just ignore my Alexa, okay? Okay. Isn't live fun? Look at that. My paper is 6x6. But it ain't going anywhere because it's got this big border around it. So keep that coming, Miss Angie. Love that. Most 6x6 stencils are 6x6, and there's no room for the sticky. Okay, so we are going to do a bunch of masking because I don't want one color balloon. So let me get, where did it run to? My mint tape. And we are going to mask like crazy. Crazy town. Because I can. It takes a little longer, but you guys aren't in a rush, right? You're not in a rush. You can be here all day with me, right? I hope so. Okay. Let's see. I know I want my big balloon to be, let's see. We're going to just cover up some of these. Just going to pick and choose. I know I want that one, my first color. We'll cover up this one. You are very welcome, Angie. I'm just picking and choosing. I just don't try not to make too many next to each other. It looks funny, I know, but the final outcome will be worth it, I promise. Oh, Denise, you're so awesome. Are you crafting with me? Are you actually crafting along? I love it. Let's see here. I think awesome. What are you making? What are you working on? Let's see. I want that one, that one, that one. Let me see here. Try what you crafting, Denise? We'll probably make, let's just do this one. Okay. Oh, awesome. You're stenciling too. Cool. Okay. I'm just going to go with this, and I have got bright colors because balloons are bright. Now, if you saw my little reel that I did pastels, and I will show you that card when we're done here so you can see the other finished product. Oh, Lisa, did you use my discount code? Do I have you trained? Did you use the discount code? Because I haven't even told anybody about the discount code yet. I hope you did. Yeah. I got you trained, girl. I got you trained. I'm glad you got the balloon set, honey. So I'm taking a lighter color ink. Now, I am using a dye-based ink here instead of the hybrid ink. I'm only doing this because of the stencils, and you can use both. You can use both inks. I love my hybrid inks for my better press. I use hybrid inks all the time for my better press, but when it comes to stencils, I do love my water-based inks. Well, YouTube has commercials because those commercials make me a tiny bit of money. That's the reason. I'm just going to be honest with you. That's why YouTube has commercials, Amy. It is monetization, and that's how content creators earn a little income. I'm as you know, I'm transparent as the day is long, and I'm always honest. So that's the reason for the small ads. Just hit skip. Oh, yes, you got to get extreme clean. Extreme clean. You guys are so funny. So I'm using a lighter ink here. The other reason I don't use hybrids for I wish my husband would stop going in and out the front door. The other reason I don't use hybrids is because when stenciling, is because I love my flat stenciling brushes, and they're pretty pricey. and I don't want to have to pay for 2 packs of these. And I like to use a separate set of brushes for I have a separate set for hybrids in distress. So that is the only reason with stencils that I do tend to use. It's not that I dislike my hybrid or my hybrid inks, because I do use them all the time. I absolutely love the colors that go with my Better Press, because you can't get a better color range for Better Press than them. So I'm going to do a light dusting of this, which is Pink Pearl. Yes, Extreme Clean is the best, and make sure you're using it on your stamps too, not just your Better Press. Use it on your stamps. It cleans them up beautifully as well. Especially that hybrid ink. Works really good with the hybrid ink. And just in case, yes, that's what, Justine, I was just about to say it. The discount code is Melanie15, and you do get 15% off your purchases, including the new release. Justine was on it, girl. That includes bundles as well. So like this bundle here, and like the lemon bundle, those bundles are discounted already for you when you buy them together. So don't buy them separately. Buy them together, and then you get the 15% off of the bundle. So if you fall in love with something, make sure you get the cheaper price. Okay. So there's the Pink Pearl. Now, before I change this up, this is what we're going to do. We are going to go through our stencil pack. Let me find my stencils here. What did I do with them? You know Miss Melanie, she loses everything unless it's like attached to her body. We're going to take our stencil and we're going to re-stencil this, which is another reason why I love the 5x7 size, because I can slide it down here and hook it to my sticky mat. Look at this. And we're going to take the darker color. Check this out, guys. Now tell me this is not the coolest thing ever. These small little stencils are perfect for this. Oh, I'm going to wait on that one because of that line. Okay. Now, you could go back over this if you wanted a less subtle line. You could go back over this with the same color ink if you don't have a lot of inks in your stash, and you would still get a darker color, because the dye inks will like re-dye that same color. So I'll make sure it's dark. And you will get Crassip says so late to the party, but first thing. Yes, it does. You haven't missed that much, because the first bit of it was me going over all the brand new product. So you've only missed me stenciling the balloons, the first layer. I'm just doing the second stencil. So Crafts Obsessed, welcome. Oh, of course I should hold a little bit of it down, because the bottom is the only thing that is held down. Look at this. Look at this. Is this not cool? Okay, let me move this over here. Line that up, because I did do a little bit of this. Hey, and late is better than never, right? I'm so glad y'all will come join me tonight. So, like I was saying, you can do it in the same color if you choose to. And any ink will work doing this. Like I said, I just don't want to guck up my brushes because I love these flat brushes. And I keep them just for dye base ink. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Ta-da! Okay, now we can take our... Oh, before I take my stencils off, let me just wipe this excess ink off of here, because we are going to keep using this stencil on our next color, and we don't want any of that transference. So I'm going to just wipe that off. Because knowing me, and I did get a little bit right there on that white. I'll try to do that one in teal. It'll cover it up. Take these off. Yes. Yes, the 5x7 is the new stencil size, 5x7. You get 7 of them in one package for only $19.99. Then you can take my 15% coupon code off of that. Such a great deal. Okay, so let's do turquoise next. We'll do this big one here in turquoise. So let's see, that's going to make me, because I got turquoise, I got orange right there. So let's make that one turquoise. And then we'll keep that one yellow. Trying to think here. We'll make this one, that one. I'm thinking here, guys, I'm thinking. You know, look at that. I made all those in a row because I'm not thinking. All those in a row, the same color. You know, my first one's always going to be better because I'm trying to read and color and everything all at the same time. I have used the discount many times, so I definitely appreciate it. Well, good. I'm glad. Okay, so let's do this one in Aqualicious and see if we can cover up that bit there. And I want to cover this and this. I'm using mint tape because it is relatively easy to use for masking. And it comes off the roll and everything so easily as well. So I'm wondering, okay, let's see. Let's see, that's all right. Wind direction. Cover the orange. Yep, that's what I was doing there. Cover the orange. I've got the light. Okay. So I'm going to do this in the light color. Y'all are going to keep me on the straight and narrow, aren't you? Yeah, it's, you know, people don't think it is as hard to do alive as it can be. It can be hard sometimes because you get distracted. You got so much going on, you know. You can be chatting with your friends and you can, you know, be thinking of what's next, what's the next thing you're going to be doing, and you want to talk to your friends, you know. You don't want to, you're not really paying attention to what you're doing because you just want to craft, you know. And let me tell you, I've had kind of a bumpy week this week. I was telling people in my Craft Life Together with Spellbinders and More group that I've kind of had a bumpy week this week. And, but, you know, I've not been sick. I've just you know, had one of those weeks where you just don't want to get up and go, you know? And but but then I hit last night and I was like, "Oh, I'm going to craft all night tonight and not worry about anything," because I was, you know, playing with LDRS. That's what I was doing last night, you know, preparing for this next couple days. And I was like, I had the best night. I was like, "Oh, the product is finally on my desk and I get to play." And you know, I had the best night. I just crafted away. I had some music going. I talked to a friend and I was just playing away and it's like life is better, you know. When you have the crafty part going, life is better. So I'm gonna stay away from these. I don't have these blocked down here, but I'm gonna stay away from them. But yeah, then I just kind of vegged out and enjoyed the time, and you know, that's what I love about this. I love the time with you guys and I love the crafty time. Those are my favorite parts. There we go. Oh, good. I'm glad you're playing right now, Justine. Okay, so now we're going to go darker, and I am going to cover up more of this because it'll be harder to see when I get the other on here. I just don't want any smudges. And this does not stand out very good. Okay, now for the turquoise, let's see what we want to do. Do we want spots? Do we want flowers? I think I want stars on the yellow. Spots, flowers. What do y'all think? Spots or flowers? Butterflies. Oh, you want the butterflies on the turquoise. Okay. Yeah, then I can pick a big butterfly and I can put it over that boo-boo area. That works. Love that. Get my boo-boos covered up. Love that idea. No one will ever see it. Yay. Check it out. What y'all think? Now, and I can change this and make it like little butterflies on the smaller ones and bigger butterflies on the bigger ones. Ha ha. Such a great idea. Amy, have you ever thought about, or are you on any design teams? I've always wondered to ask you that. Are you on design teams? Thank you, guys. Thank you. Okay. Let's peel some of these off and move them. And we'll do our yellow. Let's see where my, okay, that one can stay. Need to find my open blanks. That can go. Now remember, guys, we are going to be embossing this too. Think of that. Let that sink in for a second. Embossing this too. That is going to be so pretty. Okay, we're not going to have very many yellows because I didn't think ahead. I didn't really balance this too good this time. Oh, we do have one down there. Okay, cool. We need some music. We need some music. I need elevator music. There will be enough. Yes, I found this one down here. I feel better. That's what I'm saying. You got to move the tape around and make sure I haven't missed any. Yesterday I was playing and I totally missed them. But yeah, there's lots of tape everywhere. So plus I'm going to get to pick the part because I'm going with an A2. So I'm going to get to pick the part of the folder that I want to use. So that's good too, because then you can, once you're done, you've got a larger piece and you can cut it down and decide what area you want to use with. Okay, so I've got 2 yellows as well. Put my brushes up and grab my yellow. So we'll start with the warm sunshine. I need to block that off. Make sure I do not have any of that because I did not wash off my thingy. My thingy, being so proper here, you can tell I'm amongst friends. Make sure. Yeah, I'm good, I think. Okay. All right, let's get these. Get these all yellow. And then we will stencil these up and go from there. Of course, I do the lightest color. Probably should have done it first, huh? But that's okay. These are a little scarier colors than I was playing with last night. So, but we're managing. We're managing. I'm always a risk taker anyways. It's like, what? Wind direction. I still love that one, Linda. I just read that again. And I want me some stars. I love me some stars. I call my daughter my little star, and she calls me her shining star, and she's my baby star. So we got to have some stars on here. It's like when I was little, my mama was Mama Apple, and I was Baby Apple, because she said I didn't fall far from the tree. That was really sweet. Thank you, Lisa. It's bright and cheerful, isn't it? It'll look a lot better when I get all the tape off of it. There's a little spot there that I want to cover. Being brave here. Being brave. Hold on. Looking for a little brush. Looking. Will she find one? Found one, but it's not the cleanest in the world. It'll work, I think. Yeah. There we go. And then this last one. No, we got 2 more. Two more. Two more. Here we go. One. I know the embossing is the best part. The embossing is the very best part. Okay, before I pull this up, let's just make sure I remembered all of the places. Let's just make sure, because this stencil's a hot mess right now. Oh, I did. Okay. This is a hot mess, but hopefully it will be worth it. Don't it look messy? It looks messy. But will the effort, because it is a little effort here, will the effort be worth it? Bam! What do y'all think? Is it worth the time that it takes? Okay, now, let me get all this out of our way. We got one more thing we gotta do. And that is the clouds and the buckets. So let me line this up here. They have etchings on here. They're very similar to Altenew stencils. If you're familiar with Altenew stencils, these are very similar to Altenew stencils, which I appreciate because Altenew stencils are really nice. I don't know if Altenew stencils have this nice border around them though. So I don't think they do. So I think I would say I like these a little better. Did I say that? I don't know. Because I like this border. Okay, so we are going to, I've got a couple blues here actually. I think Arctic is going to be too light, but I'm going to start with that. But before I do that, we're going to go on a little masking vacation again. And we're going to mask all of these little buckets. Yes, I'm nuts. That's why you love me, right? Because I have an eye for all this little detail. And I'm persnickety like that. Okay. See what I mean? How this tape just, you can just do with it whatever you need to. I just pulled a big piece off and making it work for me. Okay, I think I have them all. Easy peasy. So let me grab a blue brush and let's just put some clouds in here. One-handed. This is the easiest part. Don't have to think about it because everything's tacked down. This one I can actually talk to you, read the comments, and stencil all at the same time. Thank you, E. Thank you, Sandra. Thank you, Linda. Go a little in the other direction too. Oops. Okay. Do I want to? I think I want a little bit of this too, because we got some brighter colors. The Arctic is the only one I used. Let me see how dark this is. Trying to bring it in just a little bit. You always can take it away. I mean, you always can add. You can't take away. I actually do like that. Because nature, it's not all one color, right? I think it'll match my background color too better. Let's see. Yeah, it'll match my background color better. Oh, yeah.
Hello?
There we go. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, so we got some clouds built up there. A little blended in them. All right, now we will go in and we will get all these little baskets. And we will finish our stenciling. Okay. So lots of little pieces of tape. But they are so easy to get on and off. Grab all this. Okay, I'm going to use the smaller stencil brush for this. See what I did with it. All right, and Sand Dune is the color I'm going to use. And I'm just going to come in here and just touch them up. Don't have to be anything fancy. I just wanted them a little different color than everything else. They're baskets after all. There we go. That'll be up one up here. Y'all screaming at me, you missed one, you missed one. Wanda, you can come and watch the replay anytime you need to. You can come back and watch it. You just have to go under lives or go under the LDRS playlist, and you'll be able to find it. I put it under there as well. Okay, I think I got all those. So final reveal here. There we go. Okay. I'm so glad you like it, Wanda. Okay, so see, it's going to match my background paper really well. So what we're going to do now is decide which of this we want for our scene, and see, we can balance out the colors. I won't have to get all of those because I can pick over here and balance my colors out like that. So that's probably what I'll do. And I'll run this through my die cut machine. I'm going to die cut it first and then emboss, so we keep all that really crisp embossing. I got that right over here on the side. Go ahead and pull this up so I do not accidentally get ink on this now that we've got it. Oh, you got the stencils too? I'm glad. Maybe Angie can put those all together in the same bundle for you. Let's see. I think I want it about right there. Go ahead and use some of my excess tape here. You know what? I don't want to put that. I'm going to tape it here and here. Might hear a clunk. Oh, I'm glad. I can't wait to see your rendition of this. You'll have to share it in the group. If anyone's in here and is not part of my Craft Life Together with Spellbinders and More group, I invite you over to the group. Okay, so here is our panel. See, now it looks a little more balanced. And now we will emboss. So I'll change my sandwich here. Get my D adapter plate. Get the embossing folder. Oh no. Hey Angie, are you still here? Let's see. Okay. So now I'm going to put this in here. And line these up, and take your time with this because it really makes a difference. And I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect, of course, but I try. Thank you, Denise. Oh, she had to leave for a meeting. Okay, I didn't see that. Well, email her and see if by any chance she can combine those. She might be able to for you. Just email her. I'm sure on the website there is a link to email customer service. It's probably, I don't even know, but it's probably something like Angie Hunt at whatever. Okay, are we ready? See if I lined it up okay. Look. Oh my gosh, I love it. Oh, I love to stencil first and emboss second. I love it. Okay. So now, and I can't wait to show you the other one too. Okay, so let's finish him. Finish him up. So now let me get the card base. And we'll put him on here. What? Oh, that looks really good. I like that. And then we have our sentiments and our bubbles or backgrounds. And then I have a whole menagerie of gems to pick from. Oh my goodness. Let's see which ones match the best. Let's go ahead and hook this down. Amy has a question. Have you tried embossing, then stenciling, then die cutting the embossing again? I have actually, and I tend to mess it up. But sometimes I don't get it in like lined up the best the second time. But in this aspect, I don't know how doing the actual stenciling over the stenciling would have worked that way. But that's a good question. I heard people have really good results doing that. Thank you, Justine. one I was wondering about. Let's see, how did this look? I think I'm gonna go. Okay. I think I'm gonna go with these. Thank you. I don't know why I just put those out there instead of in that tray. Because I'm nutso and I'm reading the messages. You know, before I do this, let me figure out which sentiment I'm using. So many smiles. I'm going to use a different one than I used on the other one. Let's see. Okay. So many of my smiles begin with you. Okay, that's the one I'm going to use. All right. I just wanted to block this space before I add the rest of my It'd be good if I go the right direction. Okay, here is, I just love these sentiments. Look how cute. Now, I think I'm going to pop up my sentiment. Get a couple of the foam. Let me grab them. I did not pull them out. Okay, I'm going to put these up on a couple foam here. I love these little mini ones. Thank you, Jean. I just love hot air balloons. It's kind of like one of my, it's always been one of my dreams is to go up in a hot air balloon. And I think I might put, I think I'm going to put it there. And I never have. I've never gone up. The sentiments came from the lemon set. The lemon bundle, or the stamp set from the lemons. Let me see. Fruit Tree. Fruit Tree is where I got the sentiments from. Okay, so now I'm going to finish what I was doing and we will be done, and I will share the other one with you. Because it actually, you know what? I know what I did. I know what I did. It actually embossed better than this one. So I want you to wait. Hold out just for a second. Because this one, I forgot to spray with water. Let me show you. Look at this one. Look at that dimension. This was my first one. And look at the difference with the water. You see the difference in dimension? I don't know if you can tell. So this is the one I did last night. And it has a whole bunch of different dimension. And then I did this on the inside. See that? And this was actually die cut after I embossed it. And I actually didn't lose too much of the embossing, but it almost looks like this because this wasn't wet when I ran it through. So this is what it looks like when it's wet and it goes through. And you can see how much deeper of a deboss or an emboss that I got there. I mean, it's really, really a lot better than the one I made today because I was paying more attention. Not paying attention, just less distracted. So I'm going to go ahead and just add these embellishments. And I can tell you the colors also if you need the colors. So let me just add these here. Okay. And what I'm doing is just adding a rhinestone. I wanted to use all three colors. So I'm adding a rhinestone to the right of each. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I wanted to use different color schemes just to see a difference. But I'm just using a rhinestone to the right of each balloon. No one would ever know that that's what I'm doing, but I thought it would make it look balanced to the naked eye by doing that. Looking for a little one. There we go. Okay. Oh, I need a bigger one because this guy needs one. Put a bigger one right there. All right. There we go. So we've got two different cards and the backgrounds are different, the outlines, because I used the postage edge on the right and I just used a regular, I just cut the other one freehand on the left side. But two different color schemes. And, they came, two different sentiments, but they both are equally pretty in colors and everything. I just love this set. I love this set. So I just wanted to remind you guys that I will be live with Justine tomorrow night at 7 p.m. And the coupon code for LDRS Creative is Melanie15. That coupon code is good for every time you shop. The only thing it excludes is the clearance section. And anytime they have like a big 4th of July sale, Christmas sale, Black Friday sale, something like that. So it always is good on the new release. Thank you, Denise. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's fine, Amy. What class are you taking? I would love to know. You got to invite me to one of those sometime. I'll be at the Create and Crop. Oh, is it Crop and Create? I'll be doing that one. Oh, okay. If anyone else is doing that one, I'm going to be doing that one this year. So we all need to craft life together at some of those sometimes. But thank you, Justine. But we will see you back here, though. And if you are getting any of the new release or anything else, feel free to always use my discount code. I am blessed that they allow me to give that to you. And I love the class and elegance of their products. So I really enjoy bringing them to you and getting to play with them. So thank you all so much. Thank you, Linda. And Justine, I will see you tomorrow night after my live inside the group. Yes. Yeah. Is that at Amy? Is that scrapbook.com's one? Is that the one you're doing? Because I'll be in that class. Tiffany's class. Paint class. Oh, the paint class. Oh, okay. Yes. Yes. Oh, okay. I know. I saw it advertised. Yeah. That's probably going to be a good one. I didn't sign up for that one, but that's going to be a good one. Yeah. You'll have to let me know how that goes. Make sure you share the samples you do. So, but I'm going to go ahead and go for now. My husband is waiting to take a nap. Yes. Are you doing it, Linda? Crop and Create? Are you doing it? Did you get your box? Have a good day, Amy. Bye-bye. Linda, did you just get your box? This will be my first time at Crop and Create, so I just got my box, and it is full of goodies. Oh my gosh. My friend Lori turned me on to it, and I'm going to be crafting for a whole weekend. So I'm excited. I got to get ahead so I can craft like that. So, but I'm going to go ahead and go now. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Bye-bye for now.